Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Following up again, hit another one. Came through on the Takume Inoue fight. Hit on a what the hell? Hang on one second. I got background noise somewhere. Hang on one second. Here it is. All right, cool. All right, good to be back. Glad everyone is here today. Had a monster weekend. We're off to another great start. I put a little bet on Takuma Inoue by decision at plus 410, which hit. So we're just doing extraordinary. It has been the last 3 days. We're really starting with the Barone fight since Friday. This has been an incredible streak. It's been an incredible run for me. I hope y'all have cashed in with it, in on it, guys. If you have not, please consider becoming a member. Join the channel. Yo, Humble Crumble, good to have you here, guys. Become a member. Join the channel. Link is pinned in the chat. You get all the VIP memberships. You get the lives, the members only live streams. The member only Q&A. There's merchandise. There's all the VIP members. Join. All the VIP perks. Join the member. Become a member today. Become a member today. Boy, I'm struggling today. Become a member of the channel today. 79. Suboy moneyline. Aleem over. Aleem moneyline. Inoue moneyline. Hit every single bang. 79. I think 79 hit me up last night, and I chickened out on the Aleem fight. The only thing I bet was Inoue by decision. The only thing I took was Inoue by decision. And 79 hit me up last night and was like, "Are we taking Aleem?" I was like, "I don't think so." I'm still so tilted. Nakano caused to be fine. Yeah, I wasn't comfortable betting on either guy. I didn't like the odds on Nakano, and I was really skeptical on Aleem, who I like. I was in on Aleem, and the last minute I'm like, backed out. This is a no bet for me. The only thing I bet was Takuma Inoue by decision, which I thought was a steal of a value. I never really saw what anyone else saw in Tenshin Nashikawa. I don't really see it. I still don't see it. I hear you. Betting on these Jap fights is like Russia. It is, yeah, I do in a real way. Betting on these Japanese cards is brutal, guys. You ain't never lied, Adu. You ain't never lied, man. Betting on these Japanese cards, I've lost so much money. That's why, like the Aleem fight, I just didn't know what to do. You get fair decisions in Japan. You really do. You really get fair decisions in Japan. The only bad one I can remember with a Japanese fight, like bogusly bad decision, is the first fight between Ioka and Josh Franco. I know the Jap couldn't handle the skills, just like Haney versus Norman. When you got the IQ and skills, you're going to get it done. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And I wanted to bet Aleem. I just chickened out last minute and no bet that fight. I should have. A 2-leg parlay with Inoue by decision and Aleem on the money line would have paid really freaking nice. But I collected. I won big this weekend. I won some money on a Inoue by decision at plus 4. That one's pretty nice. A pretty nice penny. $150 made me over $600. It's a pretty nice bet. I go off these Japanese cards, bro. I've missed one bet this year on Jap boxing. I wish we got more. 79, if you're killing these Japanese cards, I feel like sometimes these are my weaknesses, these Japanese cards. If you want to come on and break it down, I would love to have you on. You can come on next time there's one of these Japanese cards. Come on, jump on the show, jump on the live. I'll send you a link. Jump on, and tell us what you think. Tell us what you know, and help us get rich on all this, because I want everyone to get rich. When everyone gets money, when everyone gets paid, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. If look, what is where is it? Aleem over, Aleem money line, Inoue money line, and Suboy money line. Hit everyone, and I want everyone to do this, right? Like, this is why I do this. I want everyone to bring down the house. I want everyone to get rich. I want everyone in a real way. I want everyone to get paid in a real way. So do this. Come on in, jump on the show, come on the live stream, and help everyone get rich next time. There's a Japanese card. I want everyone to get paid. Honestly, I just keep it simple. A lot of Japanese fighters are good, but they lack overall bag and tools Western fighters have. So these fights are more simple to predict. I think that's true, and that's what. Yeah, I think that's true. TKS, KVS, KST, MT. They watched my. He watched my. He watched my video. I can't keep this guy's name. Jamie, the Australian. TKV, TAS, KVS, KST, MTV, whatever. I like Frazier on the money line. I like Frazier on the money line in that fight. Probably like Frazier by stoppage. I like the fight not to go the distance. I do like Frazier by stoppage. We're going to get into all that, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. 12 fights coming for Saturday the 13th. 12 fights coming for Saturday the 13th in total going into Sunday. We need a nice parlay and a sleeper underdog. What you got, OG? Well, guys, join the membership. I'm going to do a long-term parlay. Once I get a bunch of members, I'm going to do a long-term parlay that's going to go in the membership channel. So join, become a member. It's pinned in the chat. Click on that. You can become a member. It's $5 a month. Hit the little join button, whatever you got. Become a member today. We're going to do a long-term parlay. Yes, sir. You got a fight like Oshak and Full, and it gets hard because the versatility skills, the bag is deeper than a Takume fight. Yeah, I'm really into this Oshaki fight. You guys know I like Oshaki. Oshaki is my. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be going to that fight. But I'm not going to be going. I'm not going to be going to that fight. Oshaki is my dude. Bobby Benton, and Navarro are two of my best friends in boxing. I wish I could go. I got other things going on. I'm going to be in San Antonio the next week on a scouting assignment, so I'm just not going to be able to make that fight. But this is a really, really good fight. It's a really good fight. Frazier KO. Yeah, I like Frazier by KO. It's minus 220. I think it's a pretty good bet. I wish the odds on were a little better, but I do like Frazier KO. Hey, my boy Addy is here. Addy heard that we hit again on the after what we did last week, 3 for 3 on the parlays. Again this morning we hit, right? We're plus 410 Takuma Inoue on by decision. We hit on that. And now Addison, my boy, what up, Addison? Addison wants in on the money. Everybody wants to get rich. I want to get rich. I want to get Addison. Addison works way too hard. Addison needs to start betting on boxing full time. You can and so he doesn't have to work so hard. What up, Addy? I've got Jamie TKV winning this. I don't see that at all. I think Jamie MTV sucks. He's slow. He's sloppy. He's plotting. I don't see it at all. I don't. I'm not saying Frazier Clark is the best thing in boxing or a future heavyweight champ. I think Jamie TKV is god awful. Elijah Pierce looked gas in his last fight, lucky to get to the late stoppage. What are your thoughts against Paul? He should win. Elijah Pierce should win. Again, I'm not the highest on Elijah Pierce, and I'll get to the tape. I'll assess this, but Elijah Pierce should win that fight. Elijah Pierce. I get what you're saying. I do. But Elijah Pierce should win that fight. Gary, do you see Steven Navarro lost on the card that happened the other day? I did. I did. He lost. It was the fight got stopped after 4 or in the 4th after 4. You know, Zamora won. And then Steven Navarro lost to I got Jesse Danielle Mendoza. It's not great. That's not great. He'll be back. I wouldn't be overly worried about it. He'll be back. But yeah, he did that. He definitely lost. He absolutely lost for sure. Roach by decision is plus money. I think it's a great bet. Yeah, we'll get into it. We're still a couple weeks out from that. Golden Boy fighters coming at minus 2,500. Fighters get beat all the time. Ruba Calvin, Navarro, Pacheco, Fantasy Brother, almost. Let me try this again. Let me try this again. Golden Boy fighters come in as minus 2,500 and get beat all the time. Ruba Calvin, Navarro, Pacheco. Navarro is top ranked guy. Navarro and DJ Zamora are top ranked guys. DJ is a good friend of mine. I don't really know Navarro. Pacheco fantasy brother almost lost to the ex NFL play gassed in 2 rounds. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah. What up? What up, Dixon? Hell yeah, Dixon. How are we making money on this brick card? Fraser Clark. Well, I'm gonna get to this in a second. I'm already 10 minutes and I haven't paid my bills yet. Guys, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The Carnival Bar is clean, self-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. It's good to have y'all here, Addie and Dixon, some of my Jet fans. The Jet fans, homie. What are y'all doing here? Oh, Addie gave me a plug. Shout out, Addie. Get it on these. There you go. Yes, it's boxing to save 10%. You ain't never lied. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I just saw that. I just saw that. Thank you. Ben Whitaker by decision. Let's take a look at. I'm going to show you DraftKings. DraftKings is being super gay. They have nothing on there. They only have the Fraser Clark money line and the Whitaker money line. I think that's one. Yeah, that's all I got for this weekend on DraftKings. They'll update this as we get closer to the week. But Fraser Clark on the money line. I like Fraser Clark by stoppage. Ben Whitaker. I don't have any props on him either, right? Like, I mean, we can do that. And it'll hit. It's minus 400. It's not really making any money. You can, but that's all I got right now for this weekend on DraftKings. So I'm going to go to Pro Boxing Odds and check all the books and see what we got. But right now, I mean, how much you want to bet 400? I mean, that's easy. That's easy money. We hit on Takuma Inoue this morning in Japan at plus 410 by decision. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing. And 79 hit on Reyes Aleem too. And that's I knew I should have put some money on Aleem. I just chickened out right at the end and I only put the money on Inoue. A 2-leg parlay would have paid real nice in a real way. What would it have paid? Just to see. Decision and Aleem would have paid roughly. Stop. Would have paid plus 1479. Roughly. DraftKings had in a way at plus 410, not plus 430. Well, $150 bet would have maybe almost would have maybe $2,000, over $2,000. God dang! Oh well. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Let's hear your thoughts. The fix is in. You guys know what I think of Jake Paul. I'm not betting on a Jake Paul fight. I know his fight against Andre August was fixed. I know that directly from his trainer, who is a good friend of mine. I know the details. I know that he got $300,000 for the fight. I know that he got $300,000 for taking a dive in the first round. If he would have took it in the second, it was $200,000. It would have took the dive in the third round. It was $100,000. So obviously, he took the dive in the first round. My friend who was his trainer, he had 10% of them, whatever, and he wants his 10% of the additional $300,000, and that's how that all got outed. I appreciate that, Dixon. I appreciate that, Addison. Shout out to y'all. I heard Ben Whitaker's opponent is actually a good boxer. Yeah, and I think Ben Whitaker is overrated a little bit. But this is Eddie Hearn thinks he's the greatest thing ever. Okay, it's what it is. But he said Eddie Hearn, if I can sign any fighter in the world, it'd be Ben Whitaker. It's like, really? All right. He's a good fighter. It's just it's a weird comment. It's like saying if I could have any quarterback in the world, I'd have Kirk Cousins. It's like, huh? Uh, yeah, Benjamin Gavazzi. There's not a lot to him. He's got a little bit. He's not bad. A little bit of movement, throwing combinations. He uses the ring a bit. He can also stand his. He's not going to win. Can he make the fight competitive? Yes. Does it go the distance? Potentially. Is Gavazzi going to beat Ben Whitaker, who I don't even rate that high? No, certainly not. Certainly not. If Joshua did knock him out in 2 rounds, it's fixed. Yeah. But again, why do you like? Why do you think the fight wouldn't be fixed? Like, that's kind of my question. Like, I fully intend the fight to be fixed. I absolutely think the fight's going to be fixed. What's good with it? My boy DJ. What up, DJ? What up, DJ? See, Willy Wonka know about it. Wake up to money thanks to Inaway. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. Come through in a real way. I gave you guys a new way by decision at plus 410. Other books had it even higher. Missed bets are not extraordinary. No, but, that's why you got to have a pair of balls. I knew Aleem was going to win. And 79 messaged me last night. Like, we going in on Aleem? I was like, nah, bro. And then, look, bang. He hits. Good call on the Inouye about Gary. Hit on Reese Aleem by decision. I didn't take Aleem. I didn't put my money where my mouth was on Aleem. But shout out to you, Lex. That's a good bet. 2-leg parlay, or they both standalone bets? Because if you parlayed that, it's plus 1,400. If you took Inouye by decision and Aleem by decision, I took Aleem by decision. God dang, you guys are killing it. You hit both your over picks. That's fire. Wish I tailed. I didn't take the Aleem fight. I only took the Inouye fight. I can't complain. The Inouye fight paid me plus 410, so I'm not complaining about it. But I didn't. I bitched out like a female and didn't take Aleem. What are you gonna do? Mares versus Soto on the Pro Box card. It's a good fight, man. I favor Mares Soto. We got a couple weeks for this. This is what, December 16th or something like that. We got a couple weeks for that. Tyson Fury has not fully retired. Is he coming back? It's hard. Tyson Fury is not a mentally stable person. He's completely unpredictable. I don't know if he's going to be back or not. He's 37 now, I believe it. Tyson Fury is 37 now, right? He's talked about retiring many times. Will he be back? I don't know. I do think at some point, he announced his retirement from boxing after the Usyk loss. That was in January. It is November. He hasn't fought yet. They're still trying to get him in the ring with AJ. I think when AJ does this Jake Paul thing, he's going to try to parlay this into a 2-piece thing where he can make the money on Jake Paul, then make the money with Tyson Fury, then take all of his money and retire. And, that fight in England is still big money. That AJ Fury fight is still big money. And I still expect that fight to happen. Do I want to see it? Not particularly. How old is AJ? Fury's 37. How old is Anthony Joshua now? 36. I don't really want to see this anymore. This fight had a place. It was 5 years ago. Usyk upset Joshua. The fight went away. Then Usyk beat Fury twice. Like, I don't really look. There's still demand for the fight in the UK, and so where there's demand, there's money. So I think the fight's going to happen. So right now, to answer your question, I say all that to say, Gator, he's officially retired, but that's only until he unretires to fight AJ next year, I think. But we'll see. I don't think they can pay AJ to take a dive. I don't think so either. And AJ, like, Fury will play with you. Fury will put on a show. AJ ain't putting on no damn show. AJ going to kill that boy. AJ is going to kill Jake Paul. So, guys, if you're a Jake Paul fan, if you follow Jake Paul on social media, wish him the best. Tell him you'll see him in the next life because AJ about to kill that boy. Hey, shout out Carly. Shout out Carly. What up, Carly? Vuong should be a steal. Yeah. A lot of people are down on Cameron Vuong. I don't understand why. Like, in the first fight with Gwynn, it was more competitive and closer than we thought. and I don't like Ben Davidson. All that being said, Vuong has gotten better. Gavin Gwynn has gotten older, and Vuong won the first fight. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to rewatch the first fight. It's been a while. When was that fight? I haven't watched it since they had it. I don't think. That fight was 20. When was that fight? It's been a while. The Cameron Vuong, Gavin Gwynn. The first fight was November 30th. So it was a year ago. It's exactly a year ago. November 30th, 2024. I thought Gwynn clearly won. I mean, I thought Vuong clearly won. I thought Gwynn made it competitive. I thought the scorecards 96, 94, 96, 95 were too close. I thought Gwynn was competitive. I thought he was losing all the rounds. The judge. I know some of y'all thought Gavin Gwynn won. I didn't see it like that. I think it's fair to say, especially given the Jordan Flynn fight, Cameron Vuong's gotten better. And Gavin Gwynn is 35 years old now. So as Vuong, who won the first fight, has gotten better, has gotten with a better trainer. I don't really believe that. I don't really like Ben Davidson. So he's gotten better, and Gavin Gwynn went from 34 to 35. Why is Gavin Gwynn now going to win the rematch? Huh? He's fought once since a tuna fight against a guy who's 4-30. Why is Gavin Gwynn now, a year older, after not being able to beat Vuong the first fight, beat him in the second fight? I don't see any sensible argument to think he's going to win the second fight. So, yeah, we got odds on this. Vuong is minus 260. You guys want to parlay, and this is what I just take the dividend. Take the easy money, god dang it. Take this parlay. This is so easy. Right? I did this with you guys. The biggest bet I've ever made, ever, over $8,000, was Bam Rodriguez, Benavidez, Abdullah Mason, all on the money line. It hits. It may be $5,300 or something like that, right? But I had to bet $8 grand. It was like 8,100 to make 5,300. It's easy. That's easy. Like, that's not even a risk. There was nothing in there that was risky, right? And then you get minus 150 odds or whatever, but it's easy money. You guys want an easy parlay? You want to just make money because it's because you can, because it's an easy job. Vuong money line, and then where is Frazier Clark money line? Minus 167. You want to bring the? I wouldn't do that. Not minus 2,000. 167. Just take it. Vuong and Frazier Clark money line. Easy money. Minus 167. Just take it. Frazier Clark ain't losing to TKV. He's not losing to him. And I just explained for numerous reasons why Cameron Vuong is going to beat Gavin Gwynn. So the odds aren't the most beautiful thing. They're not bad. Minus 167. I would just take it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You're going to make easy money. Then you want to take that, and then you want to bet something a little riskier? Okay. But take that money. Make that money on that fight first. That is Cameron Vuong and Frazier Clark is such easy money. It is such easy money. 2-leg parlay. But this is like when I give you Bam, Benavidez, and Abdullah Mason. Just take it. Oh, but Gary, it's minus 170 or minus 150, depending on when you place the bet. Okay, so what? Like, so what? It's like if I gave you a stock and that stock went up 20% in a week, would you take it? Yeah, that'd be extraordinary, wouldn't it? This is what I'm doing here. You guys can make a living off it. We guys can ask muscles. You guys can make a living off of this if you just bet. These are gimmies. These are gimmies. We choose to watch this show by decision. Thank you, Dixon. I appreciate you guys being here. I do in a real way. Jeff, I see what you're saying. AJ always seemed real to me. Maybe Turk is paying Jake big bucks to be in a real fight for once. The problem with Jake Paul is he's god awful. I feel like I could take you into a boxing gym, train you for 6 weeks, and you could be better than Jake Paul. Jake Paul's horrible. He's not good. Mario Versoto is no wait. Isn't that the December 16th card? Hang on. I thought that was December 16th. Owens, let me look this up. I thought this was on the card with Ramon Cardenas. You are right. It's not the 16th card. Huh. This is on the Robert Garcia Pro Box card in Fresno. Justin Paldo. I didn't realize Carlos Balderas. I thought it was on this card. Oh, shout out. It's on this card. I thought it was on the other card. This card's not terrible. We can make some money on this card. I didn't realize it was on this card. I thought it was on my boy Ramon Cardenas' card. Bugging. What the hell's going on? Why is this not opening? I thought it was on this card on the 18th. It is not on this card. It's on the December 29th card. My bad. My bad. You guys were right. Fury not fighting AJ is absolutely ridiculous, man. I still think it's going to happen. I guess better late than ever, I suppose. You see your boy Muscle's story. He hit nice. Yeah, I still like, guys, whatever happened with Muscles is my friend. If you're my friend once, you're my friend always. I'm not condoning what he did. Whatever. Muscles is my boy. 37-year-old boxing like me versus Peter Castro. Shout out, Dixon. Salute Marta Prince. What up, DJ? It wasn't an AI ticket, right? I hope dude hit big in this. No, it's a real ticket. He hit big. It's a real ticket. It was not an AI ticket. Yo, where's PJ the puppet? Hell yeah, Carly. I got all y'all. Thank y'all for coming by. Appreciate y'all. I was actually a legit ticket. Guys, I know him well. I don't know why he did what he did. I don't want to spend any more time on it. What are your 3 favorite boxing related films in order? It's tough. I'm not gonna, because for me it would be Raging Bull, Rocky 2, and then Rocky 4. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say Raging Bull is 1. Rocky 2. I'm gonna say Rocky is 2. So Raging Bull 1, Rocky is 2, and then the Vinny Pazienza movie Bleed for This is 3. Is sports betting legal in Texas? We'll talk off air, Carly. We'll talk off air. We'll chat off air. What are you, the FBI, Carly? What are you coming after? Are you wearing a bug? We'll talk off air, Carly. There's things that can be done, and then don't battle the IRS on it. Is all I'm gonna say. Devin is a Hall of Famer, 3 division champ. Okay, look. Adrian Broner's a 3 division champ, right? Adrian Broner's a 3 division champ. Is Adrian Broner a Hall of Famer? I don't think being a 3 division champ in this 4 belt era where everyone gets a belt makes you a Hall of Famer. I get historically it has, and for good reason. I think in this dumbed down era where there's 4 belts in every weight class, super belts. I don't think at this point right now Devin is a Hall of Fame fighter. He's got the win over Lomachenko. He's got a win over Brian Norman. He's got good wins. I don't think it's a Hall of Fame resume quite yet. Oh shoot! Shout out. Then you gotta. Then this is a perfect opportunity for you to make money betting on the sport of boxing. Hit me up, Addison. Free sauce, free smoke, free smoke. G, did you see pro boxing odds added Canelo Crawford 2? And Benavidez. Let's take a look, Marta Prince. Let's take a look. Canelo and Crawford are not fighting again. They got Canelo and Bivol and Canelo and better. They just started putting up random stuff. Random stuff. Canelo and Plant. I don't have Canelo Crawford on mine. What odds did you get? Canelo Benavidez, Canelo's Plant. Whitaker 1-6. I don't know. I feel like this may go the distance. Carly, name it, bitch. What are you, a cop? Don't talk to the cops. Let me give you a little man advice. You can talk yourself into an arrest. You can't ever talk your way out of an arrest. If they're going to arrest you, they're going to arrest you. That decision's already been made. Don't ever talk to the police. Don't ever talk to them. Ever. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that option. It is never. I don't care if I get pulled over for a stop sign that I knowingly rolled. That I know I rolled the stop sign. I give them my ID. I shut the hell up. That's it. I let them know I have a gun in my car. That's it. Don't talk to the cops. Don't do it. There's no benefit in talking to the cops. I think TKV can't outbox anyone. I would show the tape of TKV. I show you exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm going to get a strike again. TKV is wide. He's sloppy. He's slow. He's not outboxing. I'm not the biggest Fraser Clark fan. If you guys want to tell me Fraser Clark is overrated, check. Got it. Is he beating MTV or TSV or VCR? Yes, he's beating them. Whitaker by decision. I like Whitaker by decision. Do I have it on my book? I don't have it on my book, but do other books have Whitaker by decision yet? Whitaker by decision, paying plus 370. Whitaker plus 370. I like it. That price on Vaughn is so nasty. I'd wait until it inevitably gets closer. You think I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna go the other way. I don't understand why people think Gavin Gwynn at 35 is now gonna beat Vaughn. I don't know much about boxing, but like, is Jake that? Jake is terrible. Jake is horrible. I'm not sure if Jake thinks he's good and he's just boxing every now and then, or he actually he's making money off of it. I think that's the end of it, right? Like, I'm making money off of it. I can pay guys $300,000 to take a dive, and I can make $20 million. So I can make $20 million fighting and pay $300,000 for a guy to take a dive. Yeah, that's a good business model for Jake Paul. People be chasing Molina. Oh, yeah, don't take Molina. That don't stop. Yeah, but don't take Molina. Mark Messiah is fighting either this weekend or on the Roach card. Do we know his opponent? Mark Messiah. I did see him fighting. Let me look it up for you. Mark, I'm gonna just do a. He was supposed to fight my paisan, Michael Menisi, who he would have destroyed, but that fight is off. I don't have anything for you. I'll keep you updated on that. Rocky, the fighter, Rocky, yeah. The great white hype in Southpaw. I like the movie Jump In. It was I don't know that I've seen it. Has anyone Jump Rope? I don't know the movie, Carly. Sorry. Which Brooklyn Net or New York Met would make a good boxer? That's a good question. Oh, Darren Williams. I'm going to go with a former net, Darren Williams. Darren Williams is pretty good. Darren Williams. He was an amateur boxer. He was pretty good. Yeah, that's it. That was easy. Darren Williams. Current Brooklyn Nets. I'll just go with Yegor because he's Russian and Russians have that herky jerky in and out style. So I'll take Yegor. I'll take Yegor. And there was you guys may remember, he was a year younger than me. His name was Tommy Zibikowski. He played for Notre Dame and he played for the Colts and some other teams, maybe the Ravens. But I know him from the amateurs. He's a year younger than me. He was my size as an amateur. Tommy Zibikowski, really good football player from Chicago. Really good amateur boxer. Like, could have had a really good professional boxing career too, had he not, gone to Notre Dame. And Tommy Zibikowski, had he not gone to Notre Dame and got the NFL, a really good amateur boxer. It was my size as an amateur. Whitaker, Wong, and Clark, minus 140. Yeah, for sure. Jump in an underrated. Jump in is how come I don't know this movie? Jab Zuda, Carly, 200 Little Man, aka Jab Zuda, is agreeing with you. I don't know this movie. I gotta go check this out. Is Andre Ward still around? He probably. I know Andre Ward from the amateurs from years ago. Andre Ward is one of the greatest. I know you worked at Rock Nation. You helped design his trunks or his attire, right? Andre Ward is one of the greatest fighters of all time. I would say he's the greatest super middleweight of all time. But no, he's not boxing anymore because he's the same age as me. He's 42 or 41. I think he turns 42 later in the year. He's not around boxing anymore, but he still has a podcast. He's still around the boxing world. He just isn't boxing anymore because he's 42. But Andre Ward's one of the greatest fighters of all time. Jason Kidd would have been a good boxer. They say he knocked out his wife all the time. One time, because he was mouthing off. In Florida, you don't even have to tell them you have a fight. Yeah, I don't have to. I agree. You don't have to. But it's just kind of protocol. I'm not trying to give the cops a hard time. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just not cooperating with your investigation. I'll do what I have to, and I'll be civil, but I'm not going to help you investigate me. Does that make sense? You walk around strapped, Gary, or do you handle business in straight hands? Both. It's an and both thing. It's not either or. It's an and both. That's MTV. Dixon, Carly wants to know if you've blocked her. I doubt that. Not VCR. Sorry, my bad. I don't think Dixon's blocked you. I'd be shocked if those beyond win odds don't get close. Why would you think they're gonna get closer? I thought Wong won the fight clearly. I mean, it was a good fight, competitive fight. I thought Wong won the first fight clearly. I'll go back and watch it again though. Whitaker by decision at plus 370. I like it. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta go. I got a bunch of work. I gotta go. Carly filters to all comments. I don't block people. Shout out to him. That's my paisan. That's my boy. There he is, PJ the Puppet. One of my favorites, PJ the Puppet. What's popping, everyone? What's wrong with this? There's nothing wrong with Japan card. If you bet Inoue by points, like I told y'all to, Inoue by decision, you made a bunch of money, plus 410. I gotta turn off that auto suggestion BS on the keyboard. All right, I gotta wrap. Marta Prince. Let me check in with Marta Prince. Are you going to break down for? Yeah, I'm gonna do the power. I'm gonna do all of them, Mar. You know that. I'm gonna go live later today too. Are you doing breakdowns for Para versus Pierce? Yep, I'm gonna do both of them. And Yakubov versus Cruz Chacon. I am. I'm gonna do both of them. Interesting crossroads fight for Elvin Soto versus Badillo. Views on that fight. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't. I'm gonna because I'm an Elvin Soto fan. What are the odds? Let me. I haven't even. I thought this fight was like 3 weeks from now. Soto at plus 174 is tempting. Let me get back to you on that. I got to go back. He fought a year ago. He hasn't fought in a year. And he had a draw with a guy who was 11-3-3. Got to go look at that. Gary, a Met fan, whatever happened to you on Cespedes? He didn't like baseball anymore. He got caught riding a horse. A bunch of stuff happened with Cespedes. All right, guys, have luck. I'm gonna drop off. I gotta end this. There is a nauseating big push for girl power movies. All right, I'm gonna wrap, guys. It's November 24th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless. And it's Carly, Dixon, Addison, Gator, all y'all that came through. I appreciate you. You guys, thank y'all. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. I'll be back, and I'm gonna start taking a look at the Vuong and Gwyn. I'm gonna start looking into that. All right, y'all. Be good.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.